I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here at Memorial Park. The city has a great interest in ensuring that all of you who have served and those who have served but have lost their lives are remembered here. Behind us sits a memorial that the city does a nice job of helping to keep up, but there's also an opportunity for you to help and an opportunity for you to place the name of a loved one who may have served and lost their life here. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, we'd love to have you do it. You certainly may do so if they have any connection to Bettendorf at all. On behalf of the city, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing us to host. And if you've served, thank you for your service. Thank you to the Patriot Guard who joins us each year. We appreciate the fact that you take time each year for Memorial Day and Veterans Day to honor those who served, and today to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Please join us today. To remember is to honor. Thank you.
Next speaker is the post commander of Bettendorf, VFW. His name is John Weiland.
Greetings, friends, neighbors, ladies, gentlemen, honored guests. Thank you for being here on this very important yet somber occasion. More than 150 years had passed since the drugstore owner in Waterloo, New York, suggested that all businesses come together to close for one day to honor, in a solemn and patriotic manner, the fallen soldiers who lost their lives during the Civil War, an idea that was well received. For an entire day, businesses closed, widows placed wildflowers on fresh graves. Townspeople made wreaths and crosses to place upon the headstone, and flags waved proudly at half-staff. Members of the small town came together in solemn solidarity to pay tribute and memorialize their fallen. Thus, an American tradition was born. Memorial Day brings with it many memories. Memories of fallen brothers and sisters in arms, friends, sons, daughters, brothers and sisters. It brings with it a solemn state of mind and a yearning for those lost, accompanied by a burning desire to honor them, the very few willing to die so that all may live freely.
A little bit ago, I welcomed you to Memorial Day, but I would like to thank you for coming to probably the most expensive day on the calendar. There will be barbecues, there will be family gatherings, there will be hot dogs, and yes, probably even a couple beers drank. And that's all well and good, because we should do that as a nation. Sometimes we as the American people, for as good as we are, seem to forget that every barbecue, every family gathering, every beer, every hot dog is bought and paid for. And it's bought and paid for by people that we don't know, nor can we thank them. But Memorial Day gives us a chance to honor and remember and thank those people that sacrificed their lives so we can go on with our lives.
Distinguished members of the City of Bettendorf, fellow Americans, I'm Colonel Todd Allison of the United States Army, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to provide remarks on today's Memorial Day ceremony. I can tell you that my remarks will not measure up to the two men that spoke from the heart before you, but I will do my attempt to try to speak from the heart as well. I'd like to personally thank you, Commander, and the members of the American Legion 154. These events today, they don't just come together. It takes a lot of volunteers, and many of you have been doing this for many years, and I appreciate it. My earliest memories of Memorial Day as a young boy, long before I served in the military, were accompanying my father and mother and my family to some ceremonies just like this today, and then visiting the memorials like the ones behind us in the local cemeteries. And I remember walking along the graves decorated with U.S. flags and reading the different wars etched on their tombstones from the Civil War to the World Wars to the Korean War and to the Vietnam War. And I remember wondering, what were their stories as I gazed at these eternal tombs? Memorial Day, as the previous people providing remarks said, it's a day of national awareness, and it's a solemn day of reverence for us to honor the military and men and women who gave their lives in defense of our nation, its values, our freedoms, and our liberties. Memorial Day, I won't go into detail, but the gentleman from the VFW went right before me said that yes, around the Civil War, they started up the Decoration Day, where families typically remembered their loved ones by decorating gravesites with flowers or flags, and we still do that across America today. As we recover from the pandemic and the challenges of the past 2 years, the ability to assemble again in villages, towns, and cities across our great United States and lay flags at the gravestone of our fallen and visit them on this day is both a visual and a physical reminder of how important this day is and what sets us apart from other nations.
This first one? Yeah, it's right here. Right there.
Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire.